Sweet Smart Sweets.
Hello everybody, good morning. It's Jasmine, and today I'm going to be doing another episode of What I Eat in a Day Anti-Inflammatory Diet Edition. And if you're new here, welcome. Long story short, I have arthritis. I was formerly a travel producer turned food producer. Now I do both. So you'll see me eating and indulging in a lot of, I guess, not so healthy eats, but for the majority of the time, I do lead quite a healthy lifestyle. And today I'm gonna be showing you what I'm gonna be eating. Just like the last episode, I start my morning off with Mary Ruth's vitamin. I finished my other one, which focuses on hair. I got this one in combination with the hair growth one. And I had met Mary Ruth's representatives when I went to Anaheim's Natural Products West Expo. And I was like, should I take both? And they were like, no, you only need one. You're actually getting an overdose of vitamins. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish this one and then repurchase the hair growth one. So I start with 2 tablespoons of this. Similarly to last time, I am quite lazy with this, so I don't measure out the 2 tablespoons. I just pour to the place in my mouth where I remember 2 tablespoons was when I initially measured it out. Very good. I like these vitamins. They taste good. Yeah, I truly do feel like the hair growth one, I did see a lot of healthy growth, and I'm trying to grow out my hair nice and healthy for my wedding this summer in Santorini. So updates from last time, my arthritis, it's been going well, very well maintained. However, I did have a flare up last week. I don't think it had anything to do with like what I ate or anything, but I think it had to do with me jumping into going back to working out really aggressively. Before my diagnosis, I actually had to stop working out for like a year. So I pulled my shoulder like twice. I ended up in urgent care twice. I was on muscle relaxers for like 3 different rounds, and they told me to just stop working out. I can walk, I can do any light workouts, a lot of stretching, which is great, but nothing intense. And I like intense workouts. I like HIIT, I like kickboxing. I don't like yoga. You cannot ever get me to like yoga. I just won't, okay? So my doctor told me to maybe go see a chiropractor regularly for temporary relief, but work on my core strength, which I used to have a great deal of until I stopped working out for a year. And so I started to do reformer Pilates. I fell in love with it because I love working out. Instead of easing back into it, I went like head in. I was doing like 4 or 5 classes a week, and my arthritis definitely flared up, and I'm still healing from a herniated disc. If you know me from Tasty, then you must know that I did a lot of videos with one of my best friends, Katie. Katie also has her fair share of back issues. There's this thing in entertainment is literally this back surgery that a lot of people who work in entertainment get because of their long-standing days on set, as well as long drives to location shoots or holding positions with heavy equipment. Long story short, me and Katie, who we together spent several years on set. Yeah, we both have back issues on our L4, L5. It's a thing, and I'm trying to work on it, and I'm just hoping I can get most of it under control by the time the wedding comes around, which is at this point less than a few months away. But anyway, it's a slow start to the morning. We're gonna head into the coffee shop soon, but before that, we have to have breakfast. I actually made some oats overnight yesterday, and this one is the peanut butter cookie dough cacao crunch. I took George's overnight oats actually. Oats overnight specifically, and then this combination pack came with like a shaker bottle for it. I up actually. You're supposed to pour the milk first and then the oats in and then mix it up, but I did the oats first and then I just eyeballed the milk, but it seems to be on the runnier side. That's all right. I do like a runny consistency, which means I can drink it on the go. This is not sponsored, but I really like this brand. They have a bunch of different flavors and it's packed with superfoods. It has chia, flax seeds. I think there's like 20 grams of protein in a single serving. It's not a low calorie food, not particularly great for weight loss or things like that, but very nutritious, and it is plant-based protein. Oh, and I like the fiber content. I love oats. Also, personally, I don't really like the flavor of whey, so I like that it's not too intense in the protein flavor. I'm gonna take this on the go. I'm excited to get into the coffee shop because I'm really craving a double matcha. Double matcha is the drink that I developed for March. It was March Matcha Madness. I only plan to keep it at the coffee shop for like that month because it is kind of involved to make it. We make your matcha on the spot, and our matchas have been outselling our coffee, which is crazy. Don't get me wrong, our coffee is phenomenal, but our matcha is something else, man. And it is hard to find good matcha in South OC. If you're ever driving to San Diego and you need a little pit stop for some caffeine, we are right off the freeway, off of Crown Valley, Kona Crown Valley, okay? There's other locations that are not called Crown Valley. Those are not ours. There's no beef between us, but I just cannot speak for their drinks. I can only speak for Kona Crown Valley, where I develop the drinks. So swing by. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I'll get to meet you and say hi. All right, let's go to the coffee shop. The coffee shop. I'm gonna make myself a double matcha. This morning was hard to have just my oats, no caffeine. Hi, welcome in. This way I get all of the matcha from the bowl. Time to drink my double matcha. You might be able to tell, I like to drink my calories, but this is my ritual for when I drink anything with a cold foam. I actually am not that big of a cold foam person because I don't like super creamy things, which is why I also prefer like a red pasta over a white pasta. But anyway, I digress. So you know how the foam's up here, the latte's down here? First few sips, I always have to drink it like this. I like to have that top layer be the foam, that bottom layer be the latte. So I suck the latte up through the cold foam. And then after a few sips, I get tired of like the operations and I just mix it all up. The cold foam is so good. It tastes like an ice cream. All right, let's mix it up. It's a busy day, so I'm actually gonna go out and help them make some drinks. There's over 9 grams of matcha in a single order. So when people get shocked that this is $9, I'm like, we use a very high quality matcha. Don't ask me what matcha we use. I can't tell you the brand. It is ceremonial though. I have my gripes with that term. It's a fake term. Who polices it? No one polices it. It's already time for my next snack. My favorite granola bar ever. This is from here, the coffee shop. And every time I eat this, I'm full for a long time because it's so filling. There's so many like superfoods in here. It's also gluten-free. Rolled oats, pecans, almonds, coconuts, sunflower seeds, dates, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, cranberries, dried apricots, golden raisins, honey, brown sugar. I ripped the rest, but I promise it's really good. Look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? Look how thick and dense it is. I love this kind of dense texture. It's so good. I'm probably not gonna finish the whole thing. I'll bring some back for George to have. Back to work. And boom, we are home. I left the shop a little later than I thought I was going to. I skipped lunch. Well, I guess not because we're about to have some. But yeah, the granola bar did hold me over. I always have trouble like leaving the shop. There's always something left to do. You know, I personally don't clock in, I don't clock out. So I'm just like, I'm there, things need to be done, things need to be made. So anyway, I have Pilates later, so I don't want something too heavy. And so I'm thinking a salad, something nice, light, refreshing, rejuvenating. I thought about this salad that I had at this really hole-in-the-wall restaurant in Irvine, and it's called Yakamo's. I'll leave the information for that restaurant in the description below, but it was so freaking good. They make these like craft ramens. It's like a Japanese townies fusion inspiration with some French European inspiration as well. But yeah, they have craft ramen. They have like a Wagyu ramen, a duck ramen, and a bunch of other stuff. All very, very delicious. But one thing that really surprised us all, and George even liked it. George doesn't even like salads, okay? It was the house salad. It was very fruity, very nutty. I think today's salad is going to be inspired by that, but very lightly so because I don't have actually any of the same ingredients, maybe like 1 or 2 overlapping. When I say inspired by that place, I mean it's like the vibes. Fruity, leafy, umami, nutty. That's what I'm going for. Starting with our greens, sliced apples, chopped mangoes, blueberries, honey toasted walnuts, cranberries, and then I'm gonna take this yuzu salad dressing and I'm just gonna pour it over. Some sesame seeds, toss it all up, And there we go. Babe, do you want to try the salad I made?
Oh, I know what this is. The Yakimo salad.
Wow, I can't believe you knew that.
I mean, I love that salad. Mmm.
Do you like it?
Mmm. Oh, good.
Okay, this is my lunch. Did you have lunch today?
No.
Okay, well, your fiance didn't have anything to eat today.
Oh.
You're feeding me too fast.
She takes like the smallest bites, and she takes forever to chew them too.
I only have molars on one side of my mouth.
Oh, that's true.
It's a long story. They probably think I'm so weak. I have arthritis. I have no molars on my left side. I have a herniated disc.
I mean, they would be right to think so.
A
You are
sinus
broken.
infection.
You're not even 30 yet.
Last bite. I'm gonna get changed and I'm hoping for a good Pilates class today. I've been feeling it kind of in my back recently, and I think it's from all the standing and honestly all the stress, and also because my period's coming up. So I think it's a mix of all of those kind of aggravating it, which means actually that above everything, nutrition is very important. If I can't control the other external factors, I can at least control what I'm putting in my body. Just got back from Pilates. That was a really fun class. I was kind of scared because it was my first time taking a cardio sculpt Pilates class. I hate cardio, guys. Like, I legitimately, I hate it. I hate cardio. It's too tiring. Actually, my reasons end there. I don't think it's fun. By the way, I'm having a protein shake now. If you have followed me on Instagram, you know that I love SEEQ Protein. I have like a whole wall of SEEQ Protein in my pantry of all their flavors. It is water consistency, so it's not like that thick, milky, creamy protein shake. This is more like protein water. I love it. It's just so easy to drink. There's 22 grams of protein in here, 0 grams of sugar, and then 1 gram of carbs, 100 calories per scoop. That's actually insane. So typically I'll do 2 scoops and then I'll just drink it throughout my work day. But I had oats overnight for breakfast, so I'm just gonna do 1 and then I'll get my protein in later. I just did 1 scoop today. But anyway, so one time my friend invited me to do like a Disney marathon, running marathon. And I was like, what? That sounds kind of fun. And then she sent me the link to register. Did you know that if you wanna do a marathon, you have to pay? And I was like, wait, hold on, you want me to pay to run? I'm not paying to run. That's psychotic. And then she was like, but we could just walk it and you get a bag of goodies at the end. And I was like, no! Strip all of that. Strip all the ornamental things. At the end of the day, you're telling me that I have to pay to do cardio. Oh, hi, girl. You want to show everyone big stretch? Oh, that's a good stretch, huh? She loves a good big stretch. Isn't that right, Poopy? I'm drinking the strawberry lemonade flavor and it is divine. Sometimes I'll take like a Sprite Zero and mix it and it's like a spritz. It's so good. Oh my God, I'm just having a work snack here. Have you had these before? Sea salt and vinegar pistachios, so good. I was at the store and I was like, wait, I didn't even know that they had flavored pistachios. I thought they just had like plain pistachios, which don't get me wrong, still one of my favorite nuts. I would say my top 2 favorite nuts, pistachios and cashews, best nuts. Though I believe on an anti-inflammatory diet, the #1 recommended nut is walnut, but I don't like walnuts that much. Anyway, this is really good. And pistachios are really healthy for you. They have such healthy fats. I have changed into my indoor-outdoor clothes. It is clothes that are comfortable that I wear indoors, but my body has already been outdoors, thus making me not so clean. For today's dinner, I am doing very clean whole foods. The first dish is just gonna be shishito peppers. Just oil, shishito peppers, and salt. We're keeping it super, super clean. Let's get it in the pan. Some oil, maybe a little more. I want the pan to be super, 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 super hot. I want those shishito peppers to like crackle at the skin, keep it nice and crispy. I do not like my shishito peppers on the pan for too long. I know for a fact it's gonna splatter, so I'm moving the camera further away. This pan's wonderfully hot. Ideally, I wanna see it burnt a little bit. I like it charred, and then we can immediately take it off. Oh yeah. Shishito peppers are great for an anti-inflammatory diet. They have capsaicin, they're super high in vitamin A and vitamin C. Next dish is super simple, but so delicious. It's just stir-fried cauliflower, Chinese cauliflower to be exact. I love the texture of Chinese cauliflower. It's crunchier, it's snappier, it's got a very bold cauliflower taste. So if you like cauliflower and you haven't had it, I'd say give it a try. And we're gonna stir-fry this with some garlic and shallot oil. I'm getting my pan nice and hot, like very hot. I am not putting the garlic in yet because it's just gonna burn. Throw in the cauliflower carefully. And I'm just gonna let it sit there. I want it to char the bottom. In a second, we're gonna add this shallot sauce. This shallot sauce is more like a shallot oil. It's so freaking good. It's so good. It's like packed with flavor. So yeah, I really like this one. Let's check for that char. Gorgeous. I want more. It's releasing a lot of moisture as it's being cooked. Let's check again. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Now we're gonna add in some of that shallot sauce I was just telling you about. I like to do one big heaping spoonful and also a big heaping spoonful of minced garlic. I just minced this up fresh. Mix it up. All right, and before the garlic burns, add in a little bit of water. And then we're gonna cover it up, let it steam, and finish cooking. I still want it to be crunchy on the inside, so not too tender. Dish number 2 is done. Stir-fried cauliflower. It looks so good. For the final dish, we're doing a stir-fry with some squid. I'm trying to do like a white pepper, salt, calamari stir-fry. I love doing this specifically after the cauliflower because I get that char on that pan and it transfers over to the squid. It's so good. It makes it a little bit smoky. It makes it taste like it's from the grill. And this pan also helps too. Not sponsored, but this pan helps. Adding in our squid. Some salt. White pepper powder. I get a lot of questions whenever I make anything with white pepper. A lot of people ask if they can sub it with black pepper. I mean, you can do whatever you'd like. It's not gonna taste the same though. It's a completely different dish. Give that a mix. We're also gonna get that flavor from that shallot oil garlic. Tossing in our green onions. Lots of garlic. And some Thai chili. We like it extra spicy. Give that a toss. And we can take it off heat once the onions and garlic heat through and are fragrant. That's all we need. It is dinner time. You need a napkin?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh yes, I'm having a wild berry poppy as my beverage.
I'm having a root beer poppy.
Yummy.
Delicious.
The only addition that you guys haven't seen is the garlic pickled cucumbers. I made this yesterday.
Dinner looks so beautiful and healthy.
That's the first thing he said when I put everything down. He was like, this looks so healthy. Because it is. All right, ready?
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Oh, so good. The shallot oil.
Earlier when I was cooking the shishito peppers, I could smell that some of them were spicy. You know, you could just tell. Now I'm scared. Safe.
Oh, yeah, me too. That squid and calamari will pair perfectly with these cucumbers. I think I'd use this.
I feel like we have every part of our tongue activated with all these different flavors.
What's your favorite thing?
Honestly, the cauliflower. You've seen me eat, like literally I'll just make that and eat that as my entire meal.
It's really good.
I'll check in with you after. I'm sure I'm gonna snack some more later. It is post-dinner snack time. It's actually nearly 9:30 p.m. right now. George and I are in the middle of doing some wedding planning. Very important decisions today. We are deciding on music.
Yeah, right now we're choosing all of our pianist and saxophone songs, and we're making a playlist so we can figure out what songs go at what times.
Oh, my fruit platter.
We got bloobs, straws, mangs, apps, the whole shebang. Fruit's one of my favorite desserts, actually.
Oh, 100%. Nature's candy, baby. Also, this is a very healthy plate. I would say the least healthy is the mangoes. I'm actually not done eating today. After this, I'm gonna have some candy. I've already decided. Final snack of the day, I am having some more Smart Sweets. This one is the watermelon bites. I think it's supposed to be similar to the watermelon Sour Patches, and they are really good. It's not exactly anti-inflammatory, but I'm making a good choice because I could go into my family value size of the Nerds gummy clusters right now. My favorite candy, so good. It is satisfying every desire I have for candy. There's only 3 grams of sugar in this entire bag. It's like 130 calories, which is crazy. I don't count calories anymore. It kind of puts me into this whole place. But yeah, all the coloring is also natural. It's from like fruit juices and veggie juices and stuff. It's good, right?
It's not too sweet.
It's like real candy. Can I have a bad snack too? Dieting around George is so hard. I'm such a big snacker. His self-control is crazy. It's like so annoying.
Earlier you said it was easier because like now we can eat the same thing. So I was like, I don't know. I feel like you'll get discouraged.
I am dieting in a way that makes sense for me. I'm focusing on inclusion rather than exclusion, trying to include as many great things for my body as possible without getting overly tempted. And I would say I'm achieving that. I'm just not so strict on myself because I think when I'm trigger warning, I used to have an eating disorder. So I fall back into that mentality much easier. So I gotta keep it real. If I fall into that place now, like it could get worse.
I'm already eating all the foods I love. Protein, I love protein.
I can't relate to that.
Yeah.
I like candy. I like cakes. I like cookies. Let me show you what I'm thinking of. Spicy dill pickled goldfish crisps. Yeah, I actually shouldn't be having this technically for this video specifically as well. And well, anti-inflammatory diet. I should be staying away from more processed foods as well as potatoes in general.
This one though, it tastes kind of like tzatziki.
If you haven't had goldfish crisps before, you are super missing out. They are freaking amazing. I love them.
She was saying that this was like, she made a bad choice, but whatever choice helps you maintain your health for a long time, that's really what you should be doing. It's not about perfection, it's about like making steps towards a goal. Like you don't have to be perfect all the time.
So true. Honestly, my day was healthy too.
Yeah, like why can't you reward yourself, you know?
Alright guys, that was my day. Would say overall it went pretty well and it was also a very delicious day. I am proud of the choices that I've made. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get a notification every time I post. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!